the Jags and the Texans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Lawrence will throw. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at #5.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
Going for it, here's Etienne.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Tank Bigsby.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Jags get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
Yeah, it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. You look at this Jaguar defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Rice will go in motion left. Throwing now is Stroud. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately. The coverage downfield, equally good.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Lockett. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence on the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I've played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Ka'imi Fairbairn comes on. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown Jaguars!
Devin Duvernay.
36 yards.
And the Jaguars have regained the lead.
Now they'll line up to kick the... And that makes it 14-10. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
All right.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Stroud out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Now a pause for the injury, and that is, yes, Joe Mixon clearly in some discomfort following that last play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Stroud off the play fake.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Now Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Red, on red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hey. Here we go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Sideline pass, and that's complete to Ingram.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
After review of the play, the ruling on
They'll
the field
come up now, 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Devin Duvernay.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Stroud looking to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice.
Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts. Stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
Play action. Stroud now.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man is Duvernay.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Lawrence will throw.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So we have reached...
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Motion man right is Rice. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Stroud to throw it. There's Trimble, the tight end.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Wilson's got it complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Again, it's Stroud. A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 22-yard line.
Lockett the man in motion.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Motion man right is Rice. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Jags grab it. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Now Lawrence.
This is caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram from 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Houston set to take over. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Stroud working out of the gun. Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Stroud off the play fake. A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
They run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th on their own side of the field. Close to the 50, but their own side of the field. They only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man on man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a 1st down. Give them credit for that one.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Stroud out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. And Stroud now to throw. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Lawrence. Flush to his right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and that is incomplete. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's taken in by Duvernay. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
All right, let's go.
They run for it with Bigsby. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Take Bigsby. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end, but feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Now Stroud.
To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Texans are going to have a first.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
This complete to Lockett. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
The throwing again is Stroud. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the